Hi, konnichiwa, minasan, konnichiwa. On the last episode of Japanese, we did our nani nu ne no line, we should have, and we covered our weather vocabulary. Hey, so things like rain, rainy is ame, and etc. etc. First thing today, guys, please make sure you've got your back straight, you're breathing deeply, and make sure to pause this video while you get your timer out and you time that 1 minute for our meditation. Hey, go! And we're back. Hey, じゃあ次. Today's learning objectives is to be able to write about the weather and say what kind of weather, the day is like in Japanese. Hi. And before you ask, yes, you're going to need to write down most of the slides, but that's going to be okay because when you're doing your actual task, you can choose whether to do it in Romaji or Hiragana. Hey, ikimasu. But just to refresh, hi, これは何ですか? How do we pronounce this? I will give you a moment and, like time enough to pause and check your books if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to go straight through. Hi. 晴れ。晴れです。For sunny. 曇り。曇り for cloudy. 風。風 for windy. 嵐。嵐 for stormy. 雨。雨 for rain or rainy. ひょう。ひょう for hailing or hail. 雪。雪 for snow or snowy. 暑い。暑い hot. 暖かい。暖かい warm. 寒い。寒い cold. 涼しい。涼しい cool. Right,次. So when we're talking about how's the weather today or how's the weather, we say 今日. I'll give you a moment. Pause. Can you read it? Okay. So this is how I pronounce 今日の天気はどうですか? So literally, it says today's weather is how. But more appropriate when translated into English, so how is the weather today, right? Or how is today's weather? 次. So please repeat after me. 今日の天気はどうですか? 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 Right. And if you need to, please repeat that phrase a couple of times. Go back and watch the video if you need to. Hi, Sigi. So that's our question. How's the weather today? When we want to answer, we say 今日の天気はです。So 今日の天気はです。Okay, so today's weather is だだら. So for example, please make sure that if you haven't written down the hiragana from the slides before, you need to do so now, as well as the English translation. But I've written it up here as well, so you know that that's how it's supposed to look when written in Romaji. Right, so 今日の天気はどうですか? 今日の天気は雨です。今日の天気はどうですか? 今日の天気は晴れです。Right? So that's how you use the structure. So yeah, do you remember the days of the week? If so, please jot them down 1 to 7 in your book quickly now. Hey, so yeah, in case you were wondering if you weren't quite sure, here are days of the week. Getsuyobi, Kayobi, Suiyobi, Mokuyobi, Kinyobi, Doyobi, Nichiyobi. いいですか? So coming back to 今日の天気はどうですか? was asking how is today's weather? But if you see in the space here on this slide, we can trade that out for 月曜日, Kayobi, or any other days of the week. So for example, 月曜日の天気はどうですか? And for our answer, 月曜日の天気は嵐です。So you can swap out 今日 for any day of the week, and that will mean, how's the weather on this particular day. Right, so I'll give you an example. 1. Number 1, 1. 火曜日の天気はどうですか? 火曜日の天気は雪です。はい、2番。Number 2. 土曜日の天気はどうですか? 土曜日の天気は寒いです。And that's how we kind of use that structure. For our answers, stay tuned for the next episode, unless I forget, which in that case, just remind me of what the answers are and I'll put them up on our general chat. Hey, じゃあ次。In terms of present tense, for those who are interested, so the present and future tense for talking about our weather is the same. So 木曜日の天気はどうですか? Is how's the weather on Thursday? That could be basically it's kind of this Thursday coming. Hi, and 木曜日の天気は晴れです. Please provide a translation. はい。木曜日の天気はどうですか? How is the weather on Thursday? 木曜日の天気は晴れです. The weather on Thursday is sunny, or it's going to be sunny on Thursday. Either is okay. Right, for those who are wanting a little bit of extra oomph today, I'm going to show you example 2. You do not have to do this for your writing task, but I'll give you extra points if you do and do so correctly. Right. So example 2 is past tense. So a nice easy way to talk about like Thursday last week or the Thursday just gone is 木曜日の天気はどうでしたか? Which is like how was the weather on Thursday? And oh no. Alright, so I've made a spelling mistake. Make sure you fix it if you're writing down these notes. 木曜日の天気は晴れでした. Right, so past tense. We just add でした、晴れでした。So 雨でした。嵐でした。雪でした。はい、次。There are a few exceptions, so like 暑い、暖かい、寒い, and 涼しい. They don't follow that でした ending where you just change this to でした. They're actually they're kind of adjective and they change a little differently. So if you want to ask about how the weather was on Friday, but you want to use 暑い、暖かい, or 寒い, or 涼しい, then you have to say, look at these spelling mistakes everywhere. 金曜日の天気はどうでしたか? 金曜日の天気は暑かったです。暖かったです。 Atataka desu. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. All right, challenge. Pause the video right now and say atataka 10 times. Go. はい。次。寒かった、涼しかったです。And if you're wanting to use these, can you identify the rule? はい。Just going back to our example 1. This is the kind of stuff that we're going to be aiming at for our little writing task that I'm bringing up next. So for our writing task, I want you to choose 7 days. So for each day of the week, I want you to try and use weather vocabulary. Okay, so make like a little mini broadcast of what the weather is going to be like for the next 7 days, or you can even look at last week, but then you have to use the past tense. If you are wanting to, what was I going to say? Never mind. But anyway, writing task. So please write what the weather is going to be like or was like for 7 days. They can be any 7 days. You can even pick, like you can pick an actual place. So if you're picking a place, where's that place going to go in your sentence? Right, so if you're talking about, for example, Hamilton de in Hamilton, Hamilton de, where would that go? Right, I'll give you a hint. It does not go at the front. So if you've got your kyou no tenki wa, it should go in between the wa and the do desu ka. But that'll be like impressive as if you do that. Just like 110% you'd be looking at if you did that type of thing. Right, so remember for a writing task, 7 days, and it can be as simple as example 1. Okay, but 7 days. はい、じゃあ、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。And hope that the online world is not going too bad for you. じゃあ、またね